Hello and welcome to Chaotic Riffs TV. And I got an announcement here that I want to let you guys all know about. Um, we're here to announce the launch of Gar Borras' Rewind. Now, many of you are aware of what Gar Borras' Time Machine is. That is a show that we do on pop culture. Now, when I talk about pop culture, I mean each episode, and we've done 44 episodes to date so far. We're going to be recording episode number 45 this coming weekend, and that's going to be on the history of the 80s sitcom Family Ties, and we're going to get all into that. And it'll be a lot of fun, just like every episode we've done to date. And again, when I talk about pop culture, you never know what you're going to get when you tune into Gar Borras' Time Machine, because what you're going to get is that we may be talking about one of your favorite bands or one of your favorite albums of all time. We talk a lot about movies and classic TV shows. You never know what you're going to get. And the thing with Gar Borras' Time Machine that's made it so much fun is it is never ending. I mean, me and Gar Borras, my co-host that I do it with, we've had these discussions about that's the thing is that this show could go on for as long as we wanted to because there's no endless and topics that we could pick to talk about. And doing the show with Gar has been a lot of fun. And I'll tell you how this all got started. Okay, it got started about 3 years ago. I'd done a number of interviews with Gar over years for Chaotic Risk magazine because he's the lead singer for Appetite for Destruction. That's Appetite, the number four, Destruction. Great Los Angeles based Guns N' Roses tribute band. And Gar, of course, does a great job as the lead singer of the band, playing the role of the legendary Axl Rose. I got to tell you guys, when Appetite for Destruction comes to your town, you got to go see them live because Gar and the rest of the band, they just kill it. I mean, you close your eyes and man, you'd swear it was Guns N' Roses from 1987 all over again. They are just that good. They kill it, man. And so when I first started interviewing Gar, it was about his tribute band, and then we started doing a series of interviews called On the Record, where a lot of people at the time, this was, I believe, during COVID, they were having Facebook list of their favorite albums of all time. And so I was pretty impressed with the list Gar had. And we started doing a series of interviews where he was a featured guest. And we would pick an album each week from Gar's list to talk about it. And that was real fun. But and the one thing me and Gar had in common right away that I knew is our love for music and classic bands and classic albums. And we could both talk about music, for hours and hours and talk about our favorite albums. And that was so much fun. But I thought not only was Gar Borras a great storyteller, but you could have long conversations and they were very interesting. And so I thought, why don't we take it a step further? And let's have a show where it's more than just interviewing Gar about his trip. Let's talk about other stuff outside of music. We talk about music if we want to. Again, that's part of pop culture. Let's talk about some of our favorite TV shows, favorite movies. It's been so fun to do this. And so, like I said, if you go to our YouTube page and subscribe, there's over it's 44 episodes to be exact currently of Gar Borras' Time Machine. And man, just it's been a lot of fun. So first of all, Gar Borras, thanks for being my partner in crime and doing this show for the last 3 years. It's been a lot of fun. And as I said at the top of this, we're here to announce Gar Borras' Rewind. Now, you may be asking, what the hell is Gar Borras' Rewind? Well, I thought, I thought that it would be fun for me and Gar to do an episode like looking back on the history of Gar Borras' Time. She talked about some of our favorite episodes, so you guys could kind of see. For so long, we've been the voices of that show. I thought it'd be fun to show you who we are and get to know you all a little better. So we did episode 1 of Gar Borras' Rewind, which will be airing later this in the next week or so. So you have to look out for that. And what you'll find is it's kind of our first time we've ever had a spinoff of something. We really enjoyed doing Gar Borras' Time Machine. It's been so much fun, and many of you tell us you've enjoyed the show. And so there's no sign of that ending, but Gar and I have decided, and we did the very first episode, as I said, just the other day, and you can look for that in the next couple of days, and it should be up. And what it is once a month we're going to shoot a video where we kind of have tell a behind the scenes story of what goes on. How do we do each episode? What goes into that? Fun stories, things that we learned along the way of doing the show, and it's just kind of a fun look into Gar Borras' time machine. But it's fun because it's on video, and I tell you, the first episode came out great. I can't wait to see how y'all feel about it. It was fun to look back on Gar Borras' time machine. You know what? We may decide to do more than just one video, but to start with, um, that's the goal right now. It's one video a month, and we'll see how it goes. But man, the first episode was so much fun. So Gar Borras, thanks for doing Gar Borras' time machine with me for the last 3 years. It's been so much fun, and now you know a little more about who Gar Borras is, and I hope you'll look him up and his band Appetite for Destruction. Remember, it's Appetite, the number 4 Destruction. And you can find the man himself on Facebook and YouTube, Gar Borras. That's Garborras. And I could not do the show without Gar. I mean, I could, but let's be honest, it would not be the same. So I thank you all for that, and be on the lookout for Gar Borras' Rewind. That's coming up next couple of days. Then, and we have so much more stuff for you guys on the way. So take care and keep rocking. Talk to y'all later. Bye for now.